Welcome back to the Scouts Podcast. This is episode 5. I'm your host, Cadet A1C Small.
And I'm the other host, Cadet A1C Gutierrez. These are our guests today.
I'm A1C Primero.
Cadet A1C Montoya.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
And I want to start off with, we talked about ropes last time, and today we are going to talk about the white and black rope and the red rope. So the white and black rope is very special. Do you want to explain what it is?
Basically, it's like an honor guard rope, and so there's like 6 of us, and then 5 of us get these white and black ropes, and the other rope is like a multicolored rope, and that's for like the lead. And so basically, what I'm going to be doing in honor guard is like the person who holds the U.S. flag, and then our flag chief, you guys already know, he has like the multicolored rope, and he's the one that's going to be leading us. So he's the one that's going to be calling like the movements and all that. Like that's basically about all these rope moves.
And the honor guard is also picked by Master Sergeant Roland. We had him on our last podcast. And do you want to explain the red rope?
Yeah, the red rope is the Squadron Commander. And what I basically do is I motivate the whole squadron, which is I motivate the squadron, which is the adsmen, the scouts, and the gems. And I just have to motivate them every morning and evening, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
He also sets up a lot of things for us, for the whole squadron. He helps out around the whole squadron too. He's the one that does our bathings. He's the one that does a lot of things behind the scenes for us. It's like he's everywhere, pretty much.
And to put it into, explain a little better, in our flights we have a flight chief and guide on, and Squadron Commander is kind of like the same thing for all of the squadron. We have the SCO, and we have SCO G, and they're pretty much like in charge of us, and they plan things. Like I know you've been doing a lot of, what's it called, leadership meetings with the whole squadron. You guys have like 2 by now or something like that, so yeah. You guys are in charge of us, watching over us, making sure, seeing what's like wrong, what can we fix, and everything.
Put you guys in check.
No. Oh yeah.
What do you like out of honor guard? Because I know it's like for you it's a pretty big role, because when you got it you were like really surprised.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's cool. Like it's a high honor, like honor guard. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It means a lot to me because like I didn't think I was gonna be like the one to get it because there was like a lot of other qualified people, and then like when I heard my name get called out, I was like, dang. So like now like on honor guard, I think it's pretty good. Like we don't really. Well, now we're not doing too much. Like we're just like basically getting like our basics down, and so right now like once we get the basics down, we're gonna like start perfecting that. So that's basically about what the gist of it is we're doing.
And you guys are gonna be able to go on a field trip soon, right? To represent the academy.
Yeah, Master Sergeant said like he's not gonna be like actively searching out like events for us to go to, but so far the one thing that we have planned for sure is commencement. But he said if people do come to the academy and like want to ask about like us being somewhere, then like we'll be there.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Nice job with that too.
Yeah,
But what about you, Primero? What, like you got promoted? What is it called? What do you guys know?
Meritoriously promoted or something.
Meritoriously. Yeah.
Meritoriously.
How did that feel? Because like I also saw you and you weren't really expecting that to happen. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't even go up.
Yeah.
He was like, my kid's not supposed to be called.
I wasn't expecting it, so I was like, they didn't call me. But I feel like it was just like weird because I like never been like picked, or like I thought I was like just the one where it's like, or the one in the flight where he's like always quiet or something, like he doesn't get picked for anything. But I guess I am.
Got picked for SCO. That's like pretty good.
Yeah, it's super high up. I'm the highest person out here. So
yep.
It's pretty hard, but yeah.
I mean, the two of you guys throughout the whole cycle, though, like you guys have been doing a really good job on like being on task and also being a good cadet too, like and being a good friend, and like because I've talked to you, the both of you guys, and you guys are really chill. You're like humble with
yeah. He's always like yeah. I mean, I remember when Montoya was like, you guys remember in Acclamation when he got like promoted to flight chief for like the day, and he like trying to march us and everything. That was super cool.
Yeah, that was random. Like I didn't even think I was gonna be doing that. And, like I was like, oh, that's just funny because like don't know, it's just funny because I didn't really know nothing. Everyone didn't know nothing either, and so like you remember like when we first had snack like right after like that DNC or like that little drill competition, and then like I sent Vasquez up there by himself. Then he got sniped.
Oh yeah, we had to go out there and get him and everything. We had to learn the battle buddy system.
Yeah.
So Montoya, you're a tribal member, right?
Yeah, part of like the Shoshone-Bannock tribe down in like Fort Hollow, which is like in southeastern Idaho.
Oh, that's really cool. What's the experience like? How does it feel going from that environment to up here?
It's like a really big change to be honest, because like people in my tribe, like a lot of them like come to the academy, and so like after we get back and like hopefully like when they graduate, like they have like a ceremony like in the summer, and usually like sometimes the general does come down like in his like Black Hawk. Yeah, that's what he does. Like that's what last time like before I seen it, he came down and I was like, dang, that's the general. And so like for me to come up here and like try and do something more like with myself is like something that like my siblings and all that did, and like a whole bunch of other people from my tribe did too. And so I think it's like way different, like because on the tribe, like on the reservation back home, it's like no one really does too much except for like what they're supposed to. Like everyone just works, everyone goes to school, and like if you were to come here, it's just like it's a long way from home. It's like I think about 9 hours or almost 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to shut them out for a second, or like?
Oh yeah. I want to shout out the Shoshone-Bannock tribes. If any of you guys are watching this, hopefully my family is too. So.
And you have a heritage like that, don't you?
Yeah, but I really don't know it because my great grandma, she got put in like a charter or like a school where they made her like stop
Boarding school.
believing boarding school where they made her stop like believing her language or like they made her stop like using her language and speak English.
So she forgot those.
Yeah, she forgot her heritage. It was
I
pretty
understand
great.
what you mean. Yeah. Is your great grandmother still alive then? Like,
No, she actually passed away like 2 years ago.
Oh, alright, man. But like with all that though, like do you ever look into it though, like at all? Like
I don't even know where to start. Like where
hey,
to
start with your parents. Ask your parents, your grandma, somebody.
Yeah.
They'll probably know a lot about it.
Or just go up the chain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, chain of command.
Yeah.
And but I did want to ask you guys though, like, what's one thing that you guys see your guys' self doing after the academy? Like I asked this question a lot in the podcast, but the only reason why is because I like seeing I like hearing what you guys want to do after we get all these tools, after we use all of them too. It's like I want to see where like all of my brothers are gonna end up at, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like what are you guys gonna be doing?
You want to go first? I mean, alright, I'll go first. Well, I have like 2 plans. It's either join the Marines or also go to college with launch and be an electrician.
Yeah.
And start my own business, and then do that, and while I'm being like a firefighter, like as like I don't know, like just to like get money started.
No, yeah, I know what you mean, because that's also what I'm planning to, since I still have a little bit of years of school to go back to. I'm planning to do the launch thing while I'm in school, and then finish that with having a career. So I actually look forward to have a job place after I'm done with high school. Just keep going on from there.
Yeah, I've been thinking about the military, like Army, a Marine Corps. I want to go in some type of military. I think that'd be really
Yeah,
cool.
it sounds super cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What about you, Montoya?
I don't know, to be honest. Like at first, I was thinking like when I first came here, I was just like, I'm gonna come here for credits and I'm gonna go back to like my original high school. But like the time I've been here, it makes me think more about what I want to do. And like, I think now my plan is for hopefully to try and graduate from here and then either go back and find a job and work.
It's not hopefully, it's you will.
Yeah.
Exactly what
Mindset.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do. And then I think like later on in the future, like either something in like the military, like I don't know which branch it, because there's like a lot of different ones.
Yeah.
They also offer a lot of different benefits too with it.
Yeah. But then for sure the main thing I want to do is like when I go back to like the reservation, I want to try and do something for like the tribe and like be like maybe like a council member or something, because that's maybe something I see myself being like in the future.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
And I know we talked earlier today about you trying to graduate early here.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool too. You have goals and you're working toward them. Because I know that like being here, set new goals for myself, trying to reach some like PT goals and everything. I beat my last mile by like 2 minutes. I did like 10 more push-ups than I did last time, and like more so. It's like I just keep like putting new goals and trying to work towards them. Is there any goals that you guys have worked for?
Yeah, actually the same goals that you've been doing. I actually cut my mile by a minute, and then for my sit-ups I actually got like 3 under for the PT score. So I was like a little upset, but I'm fine with that.
All right, that's all the time we have today. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We're going to try to answer all your comments. Scouts out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Scouts out!